AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Happy holidays! Want to give your host a gift? Consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing the show this holiday season. It really helps the show grow. From all of us at Believe, have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and a Happy Holiday.
Welcome to Heaving Bosoms, the podcast where two best friends recap romance novels while reveling in sapphic goodness and failing at catchphrases.
Gonna love what we love, do it out loud. Stack our shelves with the clinches out. Shout it from the rooftop, can you hear the sound? Yeah. Live your best life, love it out loud. Love it out loud.
Hey, HBs. Oh boy, the book we're recapping this week sent me down a series rabbit hole. So this Friday on Patreon and our Apple Podcast subscription, I'm telling Sabrina all about the next two books in this series. That's Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail and Iris Kelly Doesn't Date. Oh, they're all so delicious and really capitalize on what's set up in the first book. I loved them. There are some wonderful people who have joined our Patreon lately. Many of them even took advantage of the holiday sale we're running right now. So, welcome, you perfect iridescent koi fish. Theodora, Ginny S., Joy N., A., Hunter, and Alyssa C. Remember, Patreon is where you can get bonus content, access to our Discord server, these public episodes early and ad-free, our monthly virtual live events, and so much more. And from now until December 31st, you can get any membership for yourself or as a gift for 25% off. Head to patreon.com/Heaving Bosoms podcast to learn more. All right, this week, we're back with a sapphic romp that tickled our every fancy. Here's part one of our recap of Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. All right, Sabrina, I've been workshopping this and it's not been going well, all right?
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out what we're going to call this month-long queer extravaganza, and I keep on...
For the Christmas holiday month, yeah?
Queer-sember I don't love it.
Holiday ideas or information?
No, AI.
Gay-sember.
How fucking dare you, hey Google?
Did your AI just try to gay-sember-splain us?
So I was moving my phone, and on the new Samsungs, if you press and hold the power button, instead of giving you the option to turn your phone off, it starts your like, hey Google, hey Gemini thing. And I'm like, I don't want that. That's not what I need.
Not,
like, whatever.
I'm not into it.
And I'm sure I could change that setting, but like, whatever. I went to a haunted house thing and you had to turn off your phone for it. And when they said turn off your phone, I realized I don't know how to turn off my phone. I had to Google how to turn off my phone. Because my entire life it's been press and hold the fucking power button. And now it's not. Anyway, so yeah, apparently my phone, Samsung AI, had some opinions about queer sember. I don't know how it heard you. That's awfully sensitive.
That is weird. Yeah, I don't love that either. Yeah. Well, I mean, no wonder they're so good at spying on us. You know what I mean? They can hear it through your headphones. Hate it. Hate that.
Man, they've had an interesting 48 hours then.
Ooh,
You're welcome. You're welcome, FBI agent.
Overlords.
Yeah.
Corporate overlords. Okay. No, what I think the closest I've come to is Quecember, which I hate. Or it's the most homosexual time of the year. But not all the books we're covering are homosexual. You know?
Hey, Melody.
Yeah.
I just have a quick question. How much time have you spent on this?
I would say a cool 45 seconds. You know what I mean?
That's it? Okay.
Like a cool 3 minutes, probably.
I was really concerned that this was like...
No, because I started doing it when I made... so I'm doing a new thing on Patreon where I make a custom intro where I just chat with patrons at the very end. And this time I had no outline, I had no bullet points, I just shot from the hip. And so not only was it a 10-minute conclusion.
Wait, hang on. I'm just realizing you're doing games with patrons and I have no idea about that. I'm not allowed to know about this. What are you doing?
It's a game.
It's a chat? What are you doing?
I'm just talking out loud to them at the end, you know, and I might say like shit we're going to do or like shit that's on my mind or, you know, stuff like that.
Okay. Okay,
I just
I remember
dump on
stuff
them.
like that. Yeah. I remember those days. I just didn't realize you were bringing it back.
Yeah, in the conclusion. Anyway, yeah, so I started brainstorming in that this morning when I made that, what?
I'm so sorry, Melody, when you start doing the Audacity editing, I apparently since doing some updates on my personal computer, my full system mic mute doesn't work. And all of a sudden I was opening a brand new Mountain Dew Zero and you didn't respond, but boy, Audacity was like, ka-ting, ding, 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 ding. And I was like, huh, interesting. That's a problem for future Sabrina to look into. Continue.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. So between telling them about what we were doing in December and brainstorming for about 15 seconds there, and then what I just did in front of you, I've been really hard at it trying to come up with this.
Okay.
With this title. It's obviously very important to me. Anyway, okay, look. Hey, it's Gay-vember. Nope, Gay-sember, everybody. And we're still gay over here. We're doing gay stuff all month over here.
All month, baby, we're doing it.
And today we're doing Delilah
testing?
Green Doesn't Care by somebody who I should know.
Ashley Herring Blake.
Thank you. I knew it was a three boy.
a three person name situation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Melody, before we even launch into this, I just need listener. I don't know if it's because we have verbalized it so aggressively this year and just in general out into the world, how much I just want some fun sapphic romps. I don't want all of them to be they can have heaviness in them, right? But I just want them to be fun too. I don't want it to just be agonizing from start to finish,
just
right?
Trauma.
Even when there is funny, I just want some puck boy energy, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And
but with vulvas, you know?
Yeah.
But
and
sapphic.
you know what? We've gotten so lucky because there was a scene in this book that made me think of Chris and Devon plan a wedding, and we just recently read that, and that was I say recently, that I think
recently
last year,
2 years ago,
whatever.
I think,
but I think it's minimum. So hit or miss. It's occasionally I'll get something like that I want, and I don't know what it is. Since putting it out into the universe so aggressively for the last several years,
we've just been getting battered by them.
I needed this.
I love it.
And it was beautiful and perfect. This is what I'm talking about. This is a great example of what it is I'm talking about when I say I just want a sapphic romp, okay?
Yes. Absolutely. And I can confirm, because I have read all 3 of these books, that all three of them are sapphic romps. And I'll tell you about the other two on Patreon.
Yep, I can't wait. I'm
my God.
I'm legitimately deeply excited about this.
Yeah. Okay, so look, we open up in New York City. Delilah Green is waking up after a one-night stand with the one person who bought one of her photographs at her gallery opening because she's like starting to become a real ass photographer in the art world.
Instead of just
very
like
exciting.
a starving artist who works 6 9-hour shifts a week at the local whatever. Yeah, and like
she played my game in this chapter.
Remembering
did you
someone's
notice?
name?
Yeah, she knew it started with an L, and so every single time she references that person, it's a different L
Melody,
name.
I did have a crackpot thought at the end of this book. And I just need to know the answer to the question.
Okay.
Does Lorelai ever come back in any of the books?
No.
Damn it. I was kind of hoping that
No.
she would be Astrid's lady
No.
love. I feel like
No.
Lorelai and Astrid could have possibly gotten along very well.
I don't think so. Astrid needs to calm the fuck down, and Lorelai's not gonna help with that at all.
I guess that's true. Who does she end
Yeah.
up? No, we can't go down that. We'll talk about that later.
You haven't met her yet.
I know, but I just want to know what type.
She's
is it
new old to town, and I'll tell you about it if we are efficient. Let's get efficient over here, okay? So she's waking up because I can't pumpkin.
Is it hashtag efficiency in 2026? Is that our... No, Melanie, no. No.
I love efficiency in 2026.
Oh, no.
Okay, look, it's on the vision board. We'll see. We'll see what we settle on.
It might be the only thing on the vision board. Do you remember what else is on the vision board?
There was something from the Podiversary, I feel like. But
Yeah,
I can't remember what that was.
Too. I'll bet Francis knows. Francis
totally knows.
Francis is the keeper of all knowledge, and it's impressive.
I mean, Francis is the efficiency at HB HQ.
My God, it's a big job too.
Truly.
She's like, "Hey, y'all got this stuff for me?" We're like, great question. Yeah, hang on,
Yeah,
we're coming,
question mark?
I swear. Okay, anyway, so yeah, she can't remember this lady's name, and she wakes up. She's a one-night stand queen, and we get like a little bit of like dribble drabble throughout the first little bit of the book that describes like she just doesn't do relationships. She is not known to do relationships.
She got burned.
She is a casual sex person because she got burned.
Got burned hard.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
And I'm so glad that her girlfriend Jax was nowhere in sight. I was like, please God, let that just be.
I was so fucking
a
grateful
dead
that
plot point.
It was not another woman
Same.
plot point, or that Claire's ex-boyfriend
Or-
ended up being an issue, because Melody, you're
Yeah.
right. I love that man.
Right?
I love that chaotic little gremlin of a human.
Listener, we had to reschedule this. And so instead, I was like, Sabrina, how about I go mulch and move shit outside and do all of my yard work while we have a friend chat? And so we finally had our friend chat.
Which was great. We really learned we have to schedule friend chats, because
We have to.
otherwise
It
friend
has to be
chats
scheduled.
won't happen.
No, absolutely not. Yeah. And so we accidentally talked about book a tiny bit. But yeah,
That
Josh
was an
Forever.
accident for you? I was happy to talk about book. I was like, all right, let's go, baby. Let's do it.
I mean, we normally avoid it. Anyway, okay, look. So she is like not doing relationships at all, and she's looking forward to like maybe starting to actually make a living on her art instead of doing things like wedding photos and like portraits and all that kind of stuff. But then she gets a call from her sister, Astrid, who's like, "You forgot, didn't you?" And she's like, "The fuck?" And Astrid's like, "You forgot that you have a thing that you have to do. I booked you for 2 weeks." And Delilah's like, "Oh, God, yeah." And boy, the paycheck she's going to get from Astrid's
I would
wedding.
do a lot for 2 weeks to get 15K. She doesn't have to do
Yes.
that much for 15K in this situation.
No.
Girl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm there.
I
Absolutely.
understand the emotional baggage that you are bringing to this, Delilah, but like, come on, girl, let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
get your ass on that plane.
So she's like, fine, I'll be there in 2 days. And there is a little town in Oregon where we spend the rest of the 3 books because it's all small town romance and it's the best. And what's it called? Thriving Falls? Saddle Up Falls? Beasting Falls? What the fuck is this place called?
Bright Falls?
Bright Falls. There we go.
Saddle Up Falls?
I have no idea.
That's all right. Anyway.
So then meanwhile, the next chapter is Claire's point of view. And Claire is one of Astrid's best friends. There's a trio. It's Claire, Astrid, and Iris. They've been best friends since like kindergarten or something ridiculous. And Delilah's not looking forward to seeing any of them because she was really ostracized as a child. She was really lonely. And she feels like she was especially left out from this friend group. They were always over at her house and they would never invite her to join them. She would always like overhear them talking about how weird she is. At one point, they called her the Wraith of Wisteria House. The Ghoul of Wisteria House, thank you.
Which, hey, listener, I need you to know that, like, we canonically love a ghoul here.
Oh, God.
HBHQ.
We will ghoul it up.
We're
Yeah,
a big fan of a ghoul.
absolutely.
They called her that, and I was like, hey, girl.
Hell yeah.
You just got, like, 10 points hotter.
Yeah, and so she was the weird goth kid. And Astrid is actually her stepsister because her dad married Astrid's mom when she was 8. And then he died suddenly when she was 10.
2 years later.
Yeah. And so
That's
now
rough.
she was sort of stuck in this family that she didn't feel like she belonged in. The mom is a literal nightmare from book 1 to book 3.
She is. Oh my God. She shows up in. Oh, I guess it makes sense. She shows
I
up
don't
in
remember
book
if she's
2.
in book 3, but super in book 2 for sure.
God, she's a.
What a cunt.
She's a
You know?
fucking nightmare listener.
Like in-
like
In the most offensive way. What a cunt. You know what I mean? God, she's the worst.
slash derogatory.
Yes.
Like, fuck this lady.
Yeah. Well, and since her dad was an architect, he designed the house that they grew up in. And because not only did Astrid's mom come from family money, but then her dad was like a really revered architect. And so she grew up in a reality where like her house has a name, you know? It
Yeah.
doesn't have really an
Wisteria
address in
House.
town. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's Wisteria House.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people, serious question time. Did you know that driving high is considered driving under the influence? That's right. Driving under the influence of marijuana is against the law in every state. That means even in states where marijuana is legal. That means driving high could get you a DUI. And if you think law enforcement officers can't tell when you're driving high, well, you're wrong. If you're high, they can tell. Your friends can tell. Your coworkers can tell. Even your parents can tell. Everyone can tell. So what makes you think that law enforcement officers don't know when you're driving high? You'd be wrong. They can tell too. Driving under the influence of marijuana can slow your response time and change how you perceive time and speed. So even if you think you're fine to drive when you're high, you're not. Because the bottom line is, if you feel different, you drive different, and driving high is driving under the influence. So remember, drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
So now we're in Claire's point of view, and Claire is at a bar with Iris. They're waiting for Astrid. It's like a small town bar.
I am so okay. On one hand, I'm super excited for Iris's book because she is so irreverent and funny and entertaining in this series, in this book. But I am devastated because I really love Grant.
I know Grant was wonderful, but you know what? Grant is happy.
Yeah,
Grant's is
Grant's
happy.
not,
Yeah,
like, Grant didn't cheat. Grant's not like dead.
No,
He's not happy at the pearly gates or anything.
no, they end up breaking up incredibly amicably to the point that I think he might hang out with her in book 3,
good.
like her and everybody else. And it's only because they don't want the same thing. Grant wants to have kids, and Iris just doesn't.
Okay, good.
And so they stay friends, but they're like, we can't be together for a long time.
The entire time at this point, I had no idea who the third book was about. And then Melody and I talked, and I met Grant. And then Melody said that Iris was no, I hadn't met Grant, but at this point I already knew the third book was Iris because Melody told me. Yeah. And then I met Grant, and I was like, oh no.
No, he continues to be an excellent dude.
Okay.
Just wants kids, and Iris does not want to donate her uterus to that cause.
Hey, you know what? Fair.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, Iris is like, you need to get laid, Claire. You are a single mom of a 10-year-old. And you need to get
She
laid.
literally stands up in that bar and says,
oh my God.
Hey, look at this. I don't remember exactly what she says, but essentially she's like, hey, look at this fine piece of ass next to me. It's been a long time since Claire got laid. Who wants to fuck? And at this point, Claire yoinks her down like one of those laughy slapstick hook around the neck on the stage.
Yes.
Yoinks them off of the stage style.
She's like, oh my God, shut up.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So right now, her 10-year-old daughter is with the baby daddy, and he has always been notoriously unreliable. They got pregnant when she was just 18, and so Iris and Astrid went off to college, and Claire stayed home to be, a mom, and then take over her parents' bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
So she's always lived in Bright Falls, and Iris is like, okay, fine. If you don't want to get laid, at least get a number. You have to go get a number. I dare you. And Claire's like, okay, all right,
and then
here we go.
A cool drink of water walks into the bar with a suitcase, and she's like, oh, hello. Hello there.
This lady has big curly brown hair down to her ass.
Listener,
she's got a black tank top on.
Delilah Green is unbearably beautiful.
God, she's so hot.
Delilah Green is so my type that it is not even funny. And I was reading this and I was like,
yep. No, Delilah in both physique and manner is incredibly hot. So she walks in, she has this rolly suitcase. She's wearing black, ripped jeans, I feel like. And then she's got a black tank top on that really highlight the sleeves, the tattooed sleeves on both of her toned arms.
A full fucking sleeve of flowers on one arm.
Yes.
I feel like Ashley Herring Blake, who definitely has no idea I exist, crawled directly into my brain and went, yeah, I can make that. I can work with that.
Yeah.
That bastard.
So Claire sidles up to her. And at this point, we switch back to Delilah's point of view. And Claire's batting her eyelashes at her. And Delilah's like, oh my God, this incredibly hot woman comes up. And I give her a sec. And she doesn't recognize me. This is the Ghoul of Wisteria house.
But now she knows what to do with her insanely curly hair. That's a mood. And, oh boy. She is older. She does, she's not hiding behind her hair anymore. She's got
her makeup.
As she's, that too.
She's just grown into herself, you know? Yeah, she's no longer trying things out. She knows exactly who she is and what she's about.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, Claire notices. And so they flirt for a while until Astrid comes into the bar. Oh, also, Claire is this vintage pinup goddess, She's all curvy and she's got these cat eye glasses. And I think she's got a swoop-a bang with some brownish hair, ?
Uh-huh.
And boy, she's so super hot. The boobs on her is only rivaled by her ass, says Delilah Green.
Mm-hmm. To be clear, Claire is also a stone cold hottie.
Oh God, absolutely.
The bi panic that I would feel walking into a room with both of them being hot and gay together is honestly embarrassing. And I would definitely be embarrassed by.
That's fair.
How I would act.
Your reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, and then we find out in Delilah's inner monologue that she had a thing for Claire. And when Claire came out as bisexual in high school, she's one of the people who helped Delilah figure out that she's just full on lesbian. Like she just
she's
ooh.
like, oh,
yeah.
oh yeah, huh?
Oh golly,
Interesting.
And so Claire at one point is like, I was always a little nervous, going up to women in bars because you never know. And Delilah's like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I was straight? She's like, let me just assuage that worry. Super gay over here. And then Astrid comes barreling in to the bar like a goddamn anxious tornado. She picks up Iris's wine and drinks all of it down.
Chugs it.
Chugs it.
It was very much we love to drink with Astrid. It was very like, and I'm going to be like, to be clear, listener, this is a group of friends that they're like, you know what the solution to this answer is? Chugging a glass of liquor. Or not liquor,
it's a
but
rosé.
Like some form of alcohol. Yeah, it's going to be like some sparkling fucking rosé. And they're like, and you know what? They're probably like bougie and fancy and adorable enough not to even get burpy, but doing this. Like, what?
No,
bastards.
all of them. Yeah, no, all of them are real, gosh, elegant. Ugh, in a way that I will never be able to pull off. Although I think it's in this book when Claire gets upset later on that Iris comes in being like, all right, I'm armed with like this and boxed wine. And I was like, ooh, Iris coming in hot. Anyway, so Astrid notices Delilah and she's like, oh, thank God you made it.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, not Astrid noticing Delilah. Anyway, continue.
Yeah.
Sorry,
and
I'm still stuck on thinking about how hot Claire and Delilah are. It's fine. It's not weird.
Yeah. Then Claire looks between the two and she has this realization about who Delilah is. And Delilah's kind of like, surprise.
Little smirky smirk.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I do love that moment, though. Have you ever had that experience where somebody doesn't recognize you, and then when they realize who you are, you realize just how much of a glow up you've had since you've last seen that person?
No.
I have experienced that before.
Oh, wait, maybe, but I didn't know them very well. They didn't like hang out at my house throughout my entire childhood into high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't had that, but I have had like somebody didn't register who I was for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's just I look a lot different, and then the reaction, you're like, I know,
yeah,
a lot hotter than I was then.
Check this out.
Oh, yeah, I know how to look good for this face and hair and body. Hey, baby, like, it's always real satisfying, especially if it's someone you didn't like. Not saying it's not somebody I liked, but like kind
or somebody you had a crush on.
Like, oh,
that's even better.
Yeah, you're like,
it's even better. Yeah.
But actually, you know what? I was gonna say you missed out, but like probably not. I was that was not a
not
great
if you
time.
play your cards right.
I wouldn't have wished that on anybody, but like, yeah, if you play your cards right now, hey baby, let's go. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, and Delilah deliberately, like, she sort of settles into this persona that is going to needle Astrid until she has a stroke. Like, she's not.
That is 10,000% accurate because, like, to be clear, Delilah has no interest in doing anything to make Astrid's life easier. Like, she is like, hell yeah, I'm here for the 15K, but also like,
if I can ruin an event or like make you more stressed, I will absolutely try. Yeah.
It's sister needling. It's sibling needling is what it really like, but it comes from a meaner place than that.
Yeah, it's not. There's like
the whole thing of like needling your sibling is like that could definitely like I feel like I've seen that when people like they're like, oh yeah, I don't like it.
Maybe.
I don't know
what
how to
I see that
it.
Between my kids, but I've never experienced that between my siblings, but I'm also much older than them.
Yeah, me either. I've just witnessed it in other people and they're like, we're not doing that. And I'm like, you're definitely doing that. But like, it's fine if that's entertaining for y'all. But like, I definitely can't do that. CPS would have been called if I'd done mean things to my siblings. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like,
yeah.
I'm going to jail if I'm mean to my siblings.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I mean, it is, but like there is this deep well of resentment, and it's all mired in the grief she feels over her dad's death. Like there's a lot that is going into this that makes it have a lot more teeth than sibling rivalry or needling normally does, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Yes, I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah. But anyway, so like for example, she's like, "Yeah, Astrid, I got all of your itineraries or whatever, so I'll see you at noon tomorrow." And Astrid's like, "It's 10.
Yeah.
Are you fucking with me
listener,
or not?
We just need to make it very, very clear to you, listener, that the entirety of this book until the last like 15% of it, Astrid is on the edge. She is a woman halfway off the edge at all times.
Yeah, she really, really is.
In both directions.
I love her so much. Like, I love her so much. And she's not a person, like on paper, Astrid is not a person that I would like super love immediately. You know what I mean? Because she's very cool and aloof.
The person she is at the beginning of this book, we would never be friends.
Sure. Yes.
And it's not even that it's not because I would not want to be her friend. To be clear,
she would have no time for me.
She would not want to be friends with me. She would meet me one fucking time and she'd be like, "That was an experience.
That was something I don't need to repeat."
yeah, exactly. Like, we're even medicated. I am way too chaotic for Astrid Parker.
Did I tell you that's how my stepbrother felt about kindergarten? When he came home from kindergarten? No? My mom was like, "Hey, how was school?" And he's like, "Yeah, it was okay. I don't need to go back." She's like, "Oh, babe."
I have terrible news for you.
Rude awakening happened over there.
You have to go back because otherwise I'm going to jail, actually.
Yeah, it is compulsory. Anyway, so... Yeah, so then
I feel so funny. So fucking relatable though. Like, you ever have that where you go to something and you're like, "Yeah, I don't need that again."
That's fine. It was fine.
That was fine. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't need to go back.
Oh,
I know, poor babe. Okay, so then Delilah has checked in to this like really, really chintzy inn that's in town because everything in this town is j'adorable or else kind of a situation.
Yes.
The holidays are here, and that means it's the most wonderful time of the year to save with Rakuten. Use Rakuten to stack cash back from your favorite stores on top of holiday sales. That's savings on savings. With Rakuten, you can get cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. From toys for the kids to kitchen gear for the person who loves to cook to electronics for everyone. You can even save on something for yourself. Just shop the stores you love and cash back is automatically added to your account. And you can get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership rewards instead of cash back. It's truly a no-brainer. Join for free today and get a new member bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.
We also get a quick scene of Claire checking up on her daughter and the baby daddy. His name is Josh, because she can't relax knowing that the kid is with Josh. She knows that there's no way bedtime is going to be respected. Like, she just wants to, be sure. And, oh, boy, do I feel this on both sides. Her thing is like, I'm so sick of being the bad guy to Josh's fun parent because Josh has not been around for most of her daughter Ruby's life. Again, incredibly unreliable, would take off at the drop of a hat and then text her later being like, "Oh God, I'm sorry, I need time. Tell Ruby I love her. It has nothing to do with her."
It's better for everyone for me not to be there right now. And it's like, unfortunately, as like, I understand that you're young and like learning about yourself right now, but as a parent, you're just not, that's not a thing you can do. Sorry.
Yeah,
bud.
Claire doesn't have that luxury. Now, does she, Josh? So anyway, she goes over to the house and once again, she gets, sort of in trouble with Ruby because she's like, babe, it's like half hour past your bedtime. And Ruby's like, but Dad like built me a fort and we were going to watch a movie and we were going to do all these things. And Josh, I mean, he's got ADHD, right?
There's no way this man doesn't have unmedicated ADHD.
Yeah. Yeah.
And undiagnosed. Like he's never seen a TikTok that's like, life as an ADHD. He's never seen one of those TikToks and gone,
oh, fuck. Yep. Yeah, because like in this case, he's got hardcore time blindness. Boy, is it rough when I tell my kids, oh yeah, we can do this thing. And then I realize that there's like 45 minutes until the next thing we have to do. And I'm like, oh no.
He is definitely somebody who Netflix is like, are you still watching? Because it's late.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I shouldn't be, but like I can definitely finish a 40-minute episode in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, she ends up leaving them there, and it's really cute. I'm pretty sure that Josh answers the door with makeup on.
Full
and,
makeup. And it's, yeah.
They don't realize it right now, but Josh is trying to turn over a new leaf and like really be a good dad.
I was a fucking
love it.
baby at the end of this book.
I know.
At Josh's reveal. I was like, I'm not okay.
I know.
Like, I am okay, but also, like, this is really touching. Like, he is trying so hard.
Yeah, it's great.
Fine.
So the next day is supposed to be like this brunch and then kind of a bridal shower situation. Also, wow, never have I ever had 2 weeks worth of pre-wedding events.
Well, I think the most baffling thing is that, like, it's not just 2 weeks. It is, like, 3 days straight and then 5 days of nothing and then 3 days straight and then 5 days of nothing. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, I guess this is the part of the, that's a lot.
Yes. I mean, and I think it's because she's like the high society of this small town.
Oh, yeah. There's no way Isabel would accept anything less.
Right. Isabel's her mother. Yeah. So Delilah shows up to this brunch. She's on time, ready with her camera.
She's hot. She's specifically wearing an outfit that shows a lot of side boob.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, because Astrid shows up at the inn to be like, I have coffee for you, and I just want to make sure you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And Delilah
to be
is
fair,
fully
valid. Delilah's awake, but it is 9:30 and the event starts at 10. And I was like, I'm not even that high strung about time, but if I showed up someplace and we had to be someplace at 10 and they were not even out of bed at 9:30, I would also be shitting bricks. So
I would lose my mind.
I'm
absolutely
on your side here, Astrid.
Well, yeah, especially since from Astrid's point of view, like Delilah sort of skipped town at 18. They were supposed to like do a fun summer thing independently, and then Astrid came back and Delilah never did. And then every once in a while she would come back for a holiday or whatever. But for
like
the most
even
part,
that was extremely rare. Like half of this is her being like, yeah, I'll come back for that, and then just never showing up. And Astrid being like, fuck, dude.
What the fuck? Yeah. The last time she was here was 5 years ago, and it was because of the giant breakup with Jax.
Oh my God. And when we learn more about that situation, listener, we find out that she comes home and she goes to her fucking house that was her house.
Oh my God.
The family house. And Isabel,
that her dad fucking designed,
throws a fit. She's like, oh, well, I'm doing this like I'm hosting this little league thing. And so like, it's a really inconvenient time for you to be here. And then that is the first time, but not the last time she stayed in a hotel in her own goddamn town.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Even though Wisteria House is like the giant house on a hill, you know, there's way more than enough room, Isabel, you fucking cunt.
Dude,
in the meanest way possible.
Derogatory. Fucking Isabel truly is just such a fucking nightmare. By the way, I feel like I need to make it clear to you, Melody. You do know that that's not something I came up with, right?
What?
Have you heard that?
derogatory?
Like slash
No, I haven't.
sarcastic, slash
I had a feeling it was like
derogatory,
a Tumblr thing.
It is a
or
Tumblr
something.
thing.
Okay,
it might be
cool.
from elsewhere, but like it's like that's where I know it from. So like
Love it.
I don't want you to like walk away from this being like, oh man, Sabrina did the funniest thing the other day and like pick it up. I'm not claiming that. To be clear, I am not
Fair.
laying claim to this.
Fair.
Anyway.
Well, and then from Delilah's point of view, the only reason she's there is because Isabel hired her and Isabel is writing the check. And so Astrid and she are having to kind of deal with this arrangement. And that's what she thinks like all the way up until the end, basically.
Oh my God. And then I have that quote because like my heart.
I know.
Dumb little babies.
I know. I mean, they're traumatized. Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyway,
So
yeah.
they go to this brunch, and when they get there, Claire is really, really worried because Josh has not shown up with Ruby yet. And Claire has the dress that Astrid bought for her. Like it was, almost like a flower girl kind of a thing where Astrid got this dress for Ruby. And she's going to have to get dressed when she's there now. And she doesn't want to have to fight
And
about
this
it
was
because she
another
knows that
moment.
Ruby hates the dress.
This is another moment where I was like, yeah, Josh definitely has undiagnosed, unmedicated ADHD. Because
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, we're definitely on the way. And then he's like, we're stopping for donuts. And I was like, Josh.
No.
Josh, my
I
love.
know. That's what neurotypical people call inconsiderate.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah. Yep.
It's really, really fucked up.
I just love him. I really want like a novella for him, right? Like I want to see
I
the
know.
love of his life. You know?
I know. Yeah.
Anyway.
So Ruby gets there. She does not want to put on this fucking dress. And she's like, I don't look like me in it. I don't feel like me. And Claire can tell they're on like the cusp of a teenager meltdown in the middle of this fancy tea house bridal shower.
Mm-hmm.
And then from behind her, Claire hears, "Can I see it?" And she realizes that Delilah is asking Ruby about it. And so Ruby is like, looking at her like, oh my God, who is this super cool lady with the super cool tats and everything?
Who's like all edgy and
yeah,
fucking cool and like,
Look
I
at
want
the
to be
boots on that
this
bitch.
I want to be
Yeah.
best friends with this person for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And so Delilah's like, okay, you know what? I think I can work with this. Why don't you come with me? I've got a lot of experience with turning garments I hate into things I can stand wearing because she did grow up in Isabel's house. And so let's see if we can make it feel like you. They go into the bathroom together, and when they come out, Ruby, like they've totally altered the dress. They took off the lace overlay, and instead of wearing, the kitten heels that Astrid gave her with them, she's wearing her combat boots, and they've turned it into like this one shoulder situation that's awesome. And Ruby comes out just beaming. Like she finally feels like herself again.
Well, and not only is it that she feels like herself, but Claire realizes that it was just important to her to be asked.
Yeah.
Like,
And
what do you not
starts-
like about it?
Right. And this is a moment where Claire starts, berating herself for being a terrible parent because
Oh, and it's like, no, Claire, you're not a terrible parent. You're just
no.
You're
You're
a
just trying
single
to make everybody
mom
happy.
and a hard time. Like, come
Yeah.
on, baby, you're fine.
Yeah.
So the super important thing though that we did not touch on is
Oh,
that
yeah.
Delilah gets an email right after she gets to Bright Falls from the Whitney, and the Whitney is some art
Holy shit.
museum. And
It is one of the fanciest, most like elite museums in New York, in Manhattan, you can be shown at. For real. For real.
Oh,
Yeah, the Whitney's
I've
a real
never heard
place.
of it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then everybody already knows, and I don't have to explain. But she gets an email from them. They're doing like a queer exhibit, and somebody last minute dropped out, and then the lady Lorelai that she had the one night stand with was like, "Oh, you should check out this artist," and they did, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we want that one." And so now this is her big break.
It's her big break.
Unfortunately, because it is a fictional novel, and we're just gonna add up some things that make it real tense and tight and turny. She does only have 4 days after the wedding to get 10 pictures chosen, framed, and to the Whitney.
Yep. Yeah.
For this like queer, I don't remember what it's called, like just, but it's like a queer
voices or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because her style right now, what she's been working on mostly is like usually queer women or I guess non-binary folks too, in some sort of wedding outfit
would be
in water.
Catnip.
I know.
I want to see this art, you know?
Like the photo that Lorelai had is a lady in a wedding dress in a rusted bathtub that has like this milky sort of water in it. And it just sounds, oh man, it sounds so ethereal and kind of haunting. You know what I mean? But also beautiful.
10,000%.
Yeah. So she's like, holy shit. She accepts immediately. And she's like, I'm going to make it work. I don't care what I have to do. I'll just not eat or sleep for 3 days and I'll make it happen.
Well, yeah, because she needs this $15K.
Yes. Job
that she's doing, this wedding job. Like she can't just quit on it because she needs it. That's rent. I almost vomited when she said this is 3 months of rent. And I know that that's true. I know that's true for big, crazy cities like this. But like, when
New York is especially egregious, though.
That's like 3 months of rent, and I was like,
yeah,
that's more than I spent on both of my mortgages put together. Like, I know. It makes me so sad.
It's bananas,
man. When people are like, "Oh, the housing crisis isn't that," I'm like, no. You just live somewhere where it's not that bad. That's egregious.
Yeah, exactly.
And
yeah. I mean, it's one of the biggest reasons Zoran won, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to fix it. I mean, somebody's got to stop making it so that private equity firms can just buy up single-family homes and keep them empty for forever. Like, the houses should not be as expensive as they are. This is a false...
This is a manufactured issue.
Thank you. That's the one. Yes. So anyway, Isabel comes up to Astrid and Delilah right after Delilah helps Ruby. She looks at Astrid. She's like fixing her hair. It's obvious that she's like, oh, my Astrid. She does not give Delilah even a sideways glance and then walks away
and then
again.
when Delilah does get Isabel's attention, it is very clear like, oh yeah, she really doesn't like me. Still,
you're the shit on my shoe. Yeah, absolutely. And she gets confused about why she would hire her for this, you know? Like, it's all very, unless it's like for her dad, you know? Because the one thing she does say about Isabel is that she did legitimately and deeply love her dad. So they're doing this whole thing, and she's getting all these photos. She gets some really amazing photos of Claire and Ruby together, and that just, like, melts my whole heart. And it's and Delilah's trying to make it so it's not obvious that like all she wants to photograph is Claire. Oh, because earlier in the hotel room, she told Astrid that Claire had hit on her. And Astrid was like, go fuck yourself. That would never happen. You're not Claire's type. And she's like, that's not what it seemed like last night. And then just to get under Astrid's skin,
she bets her that she can get in her bed before the wedding in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
Astrid does not take the bet.
No, she does not. But the minute that left her mouth, I was like, oh, Delilah Green. Yep. Delilah Green, you're about to care a lot.
Yeah. You're going to rue these words. Rue the day you said those words.
Like, I know that you're literally just doing it to get under Astrid's skin, but like,
it's bad luck.
Girl, you should not have said that.
Yeah.
The holidays are here, and that means it's the most wonderful time of the year to save with Rakuten. Use Rakuten to stack cash back from your favorite stores on top of holiday sales. That's savings on savings. With Rakuten, you can get cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. From toys for the kids to kitchen gear for the person who loves to cook to electronics for everyone. You can even save on something for yourself. Just shop the stores you love and cashback is automatically added to your account. And you can get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership rewards instead of cash back. It's truly a no-brainer. Join for free today and get a new member bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.
Then she goes over to the pyramid of champagne glasses, all full of champagne. She looks Isabel straight in her cunty face. And then she accidentally, I just have too many hips. She turns her hip, bumps the
interesting.
table.
I did fully take this as it was an actual accident. Like, I don't think that she intentionally did this.
Really?
No.
Oh, I super read it as intentional.
That's fascinating.
Both times I read book. Yeah, I don't know.
Really? I didn't. I've only read it once, but like that's not how I took it. But I will say that like I thought it was unintentional, but I will say that she's not sorry about it.
Yeah, and from my point of view, she like turns to go away and her hip just happens to hit the table and the entire pyramid of like crystal champagne glasses comes shattering to the floor. And suddenly the bridal shower's over. Weird. It's horrifying.
Maybe the reason I took it as unintentional is because I, in this situation, would be so fucking horrified that this happened that, like, just no. Mm-mm.
Well, no, she knows that Isabel can afford paying for the damage, too.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
You know?
But also, just of note, we should probably zoom a little bit.
Motor. We got a motor.
47 minutes.
You're right. You're right. Efficiency in 2026, Sabrina.
Efficiency in 2026. I think it's so funny that we're like, yeah, this is our practice round. We record the long game next, Melody.
Oh my God. I can't. I just finished it. And like, I'm still trying not to spout quotes randomly just in my kitchen.
And failing before we started recording, listener. I need you to know that like Melody has been failing.
Ilya Rozanov forever.
Why do you think I have a Rosnov Ottawa Center shirt? You know?
Yeah, I hear you. I fucking hear you, man. I get it now. So, anyway, there's a few different events. The next big one, like, she also has gone into Claire's bookstore and, like, hung out with Claire and Ruby at the bookstore and stuff. And then the next big event is going to be at Wisteria House.
God, we meet Spencer, who is Astrid's future husband / fiance. Boom. And he is literally the fucking worst. He is like, take the patriarchy and distill it into one blonde white boy in leather boat shoes, and that's Spencer. Yeah. He's
entitlement
awful.
Personified is what he is. And Iris and Claire hate him and want to like break up the wedding before it happens, or at least talk to Astrid about like maybe the choices she's making and like, you know, maybe rethink it one more time before you go through with it.
Or like, well, you never talk about him. At least tell me one redeemable thing about him. Cause like maybe he's amazing secretly.
No. Yeah,
no, he's not.
He
to be
sucks.
clear, he's not. He's terrible.
He's a wet blanket.
So they at this luncheon, like, so that's very important. Like, Astrid actively does not talk about him to her friends. They literally, they went on a couple of dates and they had met this guy maybe one time. And then all of a sudden she showed up one day and was like, oh my God, I'm engaged. Let's wedding plan. And like, they'd been dating 2 months and now they're getting married in 6 months.
Well, and notably, she didn't say it like she was really excited. She said it as though it's a new project to manage. And they tried to be like, how did he propose? And he was like, he asked and I said yes. But really, like, we're thinking like this month in the where? What?
That's when they find, no, they don't even find that out until
they don't find that out.
The end of this book.
Yeah.
Because like at the beginning, like when she literally just rolled up and was like, let's plan a wedding. And it's like she's just literally checking off these things that her mother expects of her is what it seems like. And what we end up finding out is that's accurate. That's exactly what this is.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So at this like drinks situation, well, first of all, Claire shows up in a va-va-voom, Betty Page kind of, cling to every curve number that actually makes
little
Delilah
Betty Boop situation.
and makes Delilah speechless. I'm pretty sure this is the dress that's on the cover, and
Same.
I loved it.
It's a good one.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
And Claire can tell that Delilah's really nervous and she does not want to go into Wisteria House. And so she's like, why don't we go in together? Like, takes the crook of her arm, basically links their arms, and goes inside. And Delilah expects her to, like, peel off and, go do her popular thing. But Claire sticks by her the whole time and, like, pretty much only wants to hang out with Delilah. And so keeps on bringing her around Iris and Grant and Astrid when we see Astrid a tiny bit. And this is when Delilah also finds out that they hate Spencer.
Well, and like very importantly to me is like this first meeting with Spencer really nails it on making him just a hateful human being. Like he is fucking terrible. Like it has already hit the point where this dude has to it is very clear this man's gonna have to go through a lot of self-introspection to be oh God,
it's never going to happen.
And this is when the bomb gets dropped that she is going to be moving to Seattle with this dude to be his fucking broodmare, basically.
Yeah.
And her friends are like, Astrid hates Seattle.
Yeah, like with a passion.
What?
And they look at Astrid and they're like, what? And she's like, it's just something we're talking about. Or whatever. But it really sounds like it's decided and they're going to have 3 boys as soon as they get there, basically.
Yeah. And then, oh my God. And then Delilah, this is before they even come up with these plans. Delilah's like, hold my fucking beer. She doesn't say that out loud, but she literally is like, hold my beer. Because she shows
she doesn't say,
up
hold
to
my
Claire,
camera and my phone, my thousands of dollar camera.
And then she walks up to Spencer on this dock and she's like, oh, oops, and like gets stuck in a crack and then falls on him. And as he's trying to save her, they both go in the drink.
They fall into the lake that is in the Wisteria house's backyard.
He's so mad.
And his friends cannot stop cackling about the fact that, like, those were his favorite Armani loafers. And, like, that was his favorite
and his
suit or
favorite
whatever.
silk shirt and things like that. And I'm like,
Meanwhile, they're like, can we help you out, Delilah? And she's like, oh, no. And she's just, like, really happily swimming around the lake.
She's like, let me get out. There's a ladder down here. It's fine.
I'm fine.
Oh, my God. What a shit stirrer. I love her. So they end up, it's now we like zippy zap and it's spa time. It's going to be a 1-night overstay. And it's a whole thing where Astrid didn't book a 4th room. And we find out later that she did legitimately intend to book a 4th room. It's just that she didn't initially because like she didn't believe Delilah was going to actually show up.
Right. And then everything got so crazy. So she forgot.
Yeah.
The hotel is now booked full. And so Claire's like, there are only 3 rooms. I can share mine, I guess.
Only
it's your wedding.
Bet. Only one bet. Only one bet. I was a feral little fucking gremlin reading this scene. I was like, yeah, Claire. Yeah, Claire, tell us more about how you...
Please, insist.
Oh my God.
How are you going to take one for the team?
And then Iris is a reverent asshole. Like, they're like, well, Iris isn't going to want to share a room with her. No, I won't.
No, absolutely not.
And they're like, well, and Astrid can't do it because, like, it'll end in bloodshed. So, like, I'm the only option. And, like,
meanwhile, Claire can see that, like, although she puts the walls back up really quickly, there's this look of, like, tiny devastation on Delilah's face. That, like, once again, she was overlooked and not included and all the things. And it's just, like, par for the course with these 3, right? So then Claire has to keep on, like, dealing with her whole life and libido because when they get to the room, Delilah's like, oh, should we get undressed? And Claire's like, huh? What?
I was like, pardon?
But, And she's like, well, the next thing is massages, right? Aren't we supposed to show up in towels? And she knows what she's doing to Claire. Mm-hmm. Ugh. And then Iris walks in and she tries to get Delilah in on the Parent Trap, basically, plan.
Operation
let's
Shit
break
Boot.
up. Yes, Operation Shit Boot.
I couldn't remember to save my life because like every time I was referred to as OSB, I was like Operation Shit. And then every single time it came up, they'd be like Operation Shit Trousers, Operation Shit Shirt, Operation Shit Belt. And I was like, I don't
Shit
think
sock.
It's bag.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bag.
It could be though, you know?
No, because
Super could be.
Do you wear a bag?
Yeah.
Oh my god, a purse. A purse is a bag.
Michael has one of those over-the-chest man bags, too.
I love an over-the-chest man bag.
Same.
They're so fucking convenient. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, so they're in on it now, and they're gonna do this thing, and ended up being a delightful day. And luckily, Delilah was actually in these plans.
Yes.
So like she didn't have a room, but she was accounted
got her
for as far as
massage.
these plans are. And then they're all having dinner. And the first part of their plan is essentially get her talking about him. Like, tell us why you like him. Tell us
and Delilah
redeemable thing about your terrible fucking Ken doll of a fiance.
But cool it, because Delilah actually says, like, Astrid will never do anything that she doesn't think is her idea. So we need to be kind of sneaky and get her talking about him until she has her own epiphany. And they do that at dinner a touch, you know. Delilah asks her, like, how did you meet? How did he propose?
Oh my God. And then Delilah says, is he your Gilbert Blythe? And as a fellow lover of Anne of Green Gables, I was like,
is he though? Well, and this is also when we find out, we get little hints about what we find out at the end, because Delilah says that Anne of Green Gables is one of the books that, like, she ended up reading because she has no idea why, but, like, every once in a while, Astrid would just leave a book on her bed, and then, you know, she would read it too, or whatever.
I felt very seen by Delilah gay shipping Anne, though. I was like,
oh, God, yeah. Bosom buddies.
Same girl. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
come on.
I was on that train. Man, it's really like shocking. Like, I should have really understood the queerness because I read Anne of Green Gables when I was very young. But anyway, yeah. And so, like, this was one of the things
Astrid just shuts
Astrid
down.
was trying to get close. And this is when we find out that, like, she doesn't have a romantic proposal story because she literally just says, well, he asked and I said yes.
Yeah.
Like, and then she does a typical Astrid shutdown, like Mel just said, and goes back to her room with half a bottle of wine.
And then Delilah is, like, in the Twilight Zone a little bit because she spends the rest of the evening hanging out and drinking wine and giggling with Claire and Iris. And she's like, never in my wildest dreams would I have ever thought that I would be in this situation with these two women. And she really likes it.
Well, and also this is when we start to kind of realize, I don't think it really registered to me until, like, close to the end of this book. Delilah Green doesn't have friends in New York, really.
At all.
Delilah Green doesn't have friends, period. Really.
She has no childhood friends, nothing.
Well, and I guess it makes sense. Like, all of the years of her life when people would have been learning how to make friends.
Yeah.
She was not. She was doing the exact opposite. She was deeply grieving. She felt like she was being constantly bullied by the only people that could be her friends, really. Like, she was in a fucked up place during those times.
Isabel always made sure she felt like she was the weirdo, and, you know, she was just like the ward.
Isabel
that
could
she
honestly
dealt with.
fall into a boiling vat of oil, and I would not be upset about it. I'd be like, well, guess that's what happens.
Toopsies.
When you're an asshole.
Yep.
The holidays are here, and that means it's the most wonderful time of the year to save with Rakuten. Use Rakuten to stack cash back from your favorite stores on top of holiday sales. That's savings on savings. With Rakuten, you can get cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. From toys for the kids to kitchen gear for the person who loves to cook to electronics for everyone. You can even save on something for yourself. Just shop the stores you love and cashback is automatically added to your account. And you can get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership rewards instead of cash back. It's truly a no-brainer. Join for free today and get a new member bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.
But then,
everybody,
we get to this only one bed situation
Hello.
that we've been shopping at the bit for since it became very obvious it was happening. And obviously Melody and I were super chill about it.
No, absolutely. No, never been more relaxed in our lives.
I feel like I can speak for the podcast when I say that we were totally normal about the fact that they were sharing a king size bed.
Quite. Absolutely.
And then before anything else happens, like they end up having this really intense heart to heart where Claire asks Delilah about how she got into photography.
Yeah.
And then Delilah is like, well, I was always interested in it. And it was kind of a release for me growing up. And like, she talks about how vulnerable she was. And then we find out that she really decided to turn it into her life, what she does with her life. Because she was with the woman that she thought she was going to marry, Jax, and they'd been together for 2 years. They lived together, and then she got home one day unexpectedly and found Jax cheating with her ex that she was not over and had been trying to figure out how to break up with Delilah to get back with this ex.
And so Delilah just falls apart, right? And she thinks to herself, like, I guess I should go to the most familiar place and try and put myself back together there. So that's 5 years ago. She goes back to Bright Falls. This is when Isabel does not let her into her own house. And she just sort of walks around town for a few days, taking pictures of, you know, the landscape, things she sees, whatever. And one day she saw Claire in this gauzy dress. Claire was really, really upset because Josh had just taken off again.
Okay, Melody.
Yeah, please, everything. Please tell me everything.
Have you ever been a dramatic little bitch when you were younger?
Oh,
and done a dramatic thing, and then there is secretly a part of you that's like, man, I almost wish that somebody was just like noticing this and documenting it so I don't have like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And like, it's all gonna be, and like, you would never make it happen, but you wouldn't be mad if you found out after the fact that it had happened.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what happens to Claire because she is having a moment. It is, Josh has left again and Ruby's devastated. Ruby, I guess, would be 6 at this time. So like old enough to be aware now that her dad is gone. And that, like, it's just devastating. But she is fucking drama queen in this fucking gauzy white dress walking into the river and just screaming at the world.
Yeah.
And Delilah spots it.
Delilah takes creepy photos of it, and she thinks it's the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. And that is the inspiration for the rest of her fucking life's work with queer people in water. Different places of water times.
I have a quick question for you, Melody. She states very clearly to Claire in this scene that she's never done anything with this picture and would never do anything without Claire's approval.
Without an explicitly signed consent form? Release? A release?
Did you also clock that was lip service apparently? Because
I feel like Delilah thought to herself, I mean, the cunnilingus is like the release, right? You know what I mean?
Is it?
Like, is it? That's what I think Delilah thinks.
I don't know that I agree with you, Delilah Green. I think you set this thing straight to Claire's beautiful face and then immediately almost, because this is a very short timeline book.
Very short.
I also think the most baffling part of this is when you did it, you thought you and Claire were over for good, foreversies.
You were broken up.
Is this
dramatically? And Claire was under the impression you were using her the whole time to get back at Astrid.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that aspect. Claire thinks you've been using using her, and now she's gonna end up being what launches you into the fucking world famous photographer stratosphere.
Yeah, because basically, HBs, I'm sorry we didn't like make this clear if you haven't read the book, but when she submits all the photos to the Whitney, one of the 10 photos is that original photo of Claire.
Yeah.
With no release signed. I don't think the orgasms count for that, Delilah.
That's
okay.
different releases, ma'am.
That's right.
Different releases, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And so she tells Claire about this creepy ass photo and how creepy she feels about it. But she's like, it was the purest of intentions, and I hope that, you know, you're okay with my weirdness. And Claire is honored. Claire can't believe she's been seen like that. You know,
Claire is honored, and obviously the only way to express her honor is with a makeout.
Horny times.
It's hot and heavy kissing times, and they are about to go further. They are about to hit below the belt nether times.
That's right.
And then it's not. I can't even say it's a knock. It's a bang 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 bang.
Yes. And it's Astrid
fucking Parker. Ma'am,
Suddenly,
it is 11:30 at night.
Right? Suddenly they have an extra room. And Claire's like, well, and when she's getting up to like get dressed and everything, she looks at Delilah and she says, like, we're not telling Astrid. We cannot tell Astrid.
Oh my God,
and so
no,
Delilah feels like a dirty secret.
Like she's ashamed of her.
Yeah. And she's not. She just doesn't want to like stress out Astrid anymore. But like, that's not how that feels when you hear it, you know?
No.
Oof. So Delilah books it immediately. She's like, great. I'm so glad that I didn't make that huge mistake. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And then we cut to like, I don't know, 3 days later or something crazy.
Yeah. So, very importantly, though, on the ride back after everyone gets dropped off, Astrid asks if she can see some of the pictures from the wedding so far. Yeah. And Delilah's like, yeah, but like in her head, she's like, there's a lot of pictures of Claire all up in there, you know? Like, okay.
It's not subtle.
But then so Astrid is going through these pictures and she just stops on one where it's her and Spencer, and he looks like he's having a great time, but his arm is around her and she looks so stiff and
uncomfortable.
And uncomfortable, and there's not like her smile is not reaching her eyes, and it is obvious. Like Delilah even was able to capture the whiteness of her fingers clutching her wine glass. Oh my God. And she's just sitting there staring at it. And Delilah's like, hey, Astrid.
Well, no, Delilah doesn't say anything because then Astrid, she's like, oh, Astrid, what, you know, she says something like, she says her name, I think, because they had been talking, and then Astrid like just sort of pauses and keeps on staring into this photo. And so she gets Astrid's attention, and suddenly she keeps scrolling, and she's like, these are really good. And Delilah has no idea what to do with that tiny compliment. She was not expecting to hear any kind of kind word from Astrid whatsoever. And so she's like, oh, okay. You know, like she's kind of looking at her like a rattlesnake, you know?
Which,
you look
like,
real
to be
calm
fair,
right now.
To be fair, Astrid Parker is a rattlesnake. So, except with less warning. I feel like there's less warning that Astrid is about to strike.
Rattle.
So, like, water moccasin, maybe?
Oh.
To fit with the queer women and water vibe, you know?
Oh, I like that. Yes, water moccasin.
Yeah, and so Astrid just basically shuts down, and she's like, this is great, and this picture of Claire that you have right here is beautiful, and I gotta go. Bye.
I gotta go.
And then she just fucks off.
I mean, runs away.
Fully runs away, yeah.
That's where we're going to stop for today. We'll be back tomorrow with the second half of Delilah Green Doesn't Care. Heaving Bosoms is produced by us, Melody Carlisle and Sabrina Bradley. Editing is done by me, Melody Carlisle. Our theme music is by the incredible singer-songwriter Brittany Fonts, and our art is by the ultra-talented author Kate Pryor. If you like our show, remember to follow us on your favorite podcast app, rate us 5 stars, and leave a review. That one small action is a huge way to help the show. If you want to get in touch with us for advertising inquiries or anything else, you can email us at heavingbosomespodcast@gmail.com. If you want more of us, visit patreon.com/heavingbosomespodcast. You can also find us on Instagram at Heaving Bosoms, on TikTok at Heaving_Bosoms, and in our Facebook group, the Heaving Bosoms Geriatric Friendship Cult. See you tomorrow.
The holidays are here, and that means it's the most wonderful time of the year to save with Rakuten. Use Rakuten to stack cash back from your favorite stores on top of holiday sales. That's savings on savings. With Rakuten, you can get cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. From toys for the kids to kitchen gear for the person who loves to cook to electronics for everyone. You can even save on something for yourself. Just shop the stores you love and cashback is automatically added to your account. And you can get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership rewards instead of cashback. It's truly a no-brainer. Join for free today and get a new member bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.